technical. Is that okay for?
Nargisa, please, the microphone, close your mouth,
Okay.
because the volume is very low.
And now it's okay?
It's fine, thank you.
As we have discussed before, we are now with a virtual class, and I would like just to have a brief overview of the topics which we had during the e-course, and then we will give, although this information is already announced, but we have some statistics on performance of module, and after all, maybe some questions and discussions will be also welcomed. Is that okay? Hello.
Yes, it is okay. It is okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Just I would like to present some important moments from the piloting stages. So please take this into account.
You mean after my presentation, yes?
Yes. And
Okay.
after that, the people to be able to ask for what.
Okay. So as we all know, as we are aware, we have several, so we have in general 5 topics, and as we mentioned before, and as we stated in different documents, as well in monitoring event we've had just a week ago. The structuring is very well arranged, and the module itself logically goes through the topics which are like one after one. And for the first topic, which is lessons, what we have learned, I mean, what teachers have learned. So they had general information about learning platforms. They had different overview of what we can use for learning environment. And this is, yes, this is, you can also look through the presentation. Is that just a moment, we so we would like to go through the presentation slides, but just a moment. So as okay, is it seen for everyone? The presentation?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So this is the schedule which we had for the topics, and as we know, we have responsible responsible partners, and just let's have a brief about the first topic. As I mentioned before, we have started several important information about the possibilities for learning platforms to be used, including different platforms and software, which is most used for arranging the virtual class. It also was very important information. With that links, and as we know, we had feedback from our teachers, for example, these links were very useful because like a structured information provided, and like on hand tips for someone who wants to create some possibilities on virtual class arrangement. So, we also have learned about the Adobe Connect, and as we put here some requirements. So it means that if you want to arrange something with Adobe Connect, you can just have these tips as useful information, including the functionalities and the stages for arranging a virtual class. Next topics about the virtual class session, and here we also have the logical connection with the first topic with the lesson layout, and here we have more detailed about the lesson organization, how a teacher can design or develop classroom using the ICT tools, including what we can do with content, with its design, and some methodology and didactic coverage. And one very interesting part for discussion organization, like how to make the class more interactive and have audience to be involved in the learning process more smoothly, more close. Then the possibilities for syllabus. This is also this was also like a revision of what we already have as a teacher here, but with more coverage of methodology again, because the syllabus is very important, as we know, as a attraction of overall. It has a like a influence for overall study process and for coverage of several topics inside the educational program. And this information was also very important for the methodology and didactic unit preparation. We have learned several ways of making that more organized, if we can say. And for example, the methods to be carried out or operational steps for students. And as you see here on the slide, we have some snapshot from the courseware, and how can we make that in different ways for student itself or for working in class, in group, etc. And the prerequisites or the background for overall why we need a detailed syllabus, and syllabus organization is also very important part. As we said before, every instructor or every teacher having, I mean, what he or she already has in his experience, but here we have it with more coverage, with course description, with content arrangement, with what we have for learning objectives, or the overall attraction of every topic for the course structure, and some templates also were provided for better understanding. And besides, we have additional information for being more comfortable with all these previously mentioned topics. And here we have some statistical information. We have just summarized what we have on tables, on the results tables. And as we see here, we have for every participant, starting from International Information Technology University and others. We have a number of teachers summarized, and we have people with maximal grade, which is 16. This is also rather good results comparing with, for module performance, and overall past people also indicated here. And we have some people who are not with us in this time. For our university, Mr. Yusupov just commented that we have already, yes, Javelin, which is already passed. So we have no people who are not get through the module. So this is what we have for the module, and hopefully that as we all know from that, so we have currently going courses, and we are trying to be active, even if some technical issues somehow occurred sometimes with, as we noted, some of our teachers had some difficulties with internet connections, but then after we tried to overcome this also, because teachers started to understand and already understood that it's very important tools and very good information provided for the courseware as overall coverage for ICT in education, pedagogical aspects, and some methodology, and that's what we have for the module 4. Thank you for listening. Hello. Yes, if you have...
Thank you, Narkita. Thank you very much for the presentation. And it is very nice that the majority of people have passed successfully the module 4 and they have a good result. I hope that this trend will continue for the future. We have 2 more modules to be fulfilled. So I'm sorry that it is my... sorry. So I hope that for the next 2 modules, the situation will be the same. And in the end of the course, the dropout of teachers and the teachers with the low results will be actually reduced to the minimum.
Yes, yes.
And now?
Yes, we have...
Daya?
Yes, we already have more active, people are getting more active for this module, and till the end we are sure that all will be active as well for the last 2 modules.
I see that in the forum people started more active also. Yeah. And they start more freely to share experience, to share opinion, not being afraid what the other will say, because it is their opinion and they want to share. It is the of this kind of activity, the people to be more active and to participate. And I see that already we have results in this direction.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
And now, if you allow me, I would like to present some important information about the piloting stages of the methodology provided in the framework of ACADEMICA. May I?
Yes, please.
Share my screen, so please provide me feedback if everything is visible, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see my screen?
Is it seen for everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe
That's
somebody.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I I don't know, something is here. Do you hear the screen well?
Yes, yes.
Because I see some problem to me, but I don't know if how is to you.
Uh,
Do you hear the screen well?
Nargisa, no, I see your presentation from the account of Academica. So
Yes, it is still there.
and I don't know if our partners, Uzbek partners, they are sharing your presentation.
It's on the screen already. The present.
Nargisa,
Presentation.
are you sharing the presentation of Maria?
No, it's me. I did the sharing and I see my presentation on my screen, but I want your feedback about,
Okay.
do you see the screens of presentation, actually?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I can see your presentation, but sometimes
Yeah.
okay, we can try now.
Yeah. Yeah, Monica also confirmed that everything is okay to her. So I suggest we to go further. I would like to inform all participants in this live virtual class, as well as the other people who are watching us to the YouTube, that the both presentations are published already in the, so they are in the section of virtual class 4 and could be followed from there if there are some problems. This my presentation is devoted to the academic training path. It is the name of methodology provided in the framework of our project, and the piloting stages. It means the experimentation stages of this methodology provided to the universities from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. First of all, I would like to change my screen, but I would like to tell a few words as a brief overview of how the process of experimentation. I will put the accent of the main aims of the process, its stages, indicators to monitor the academic training path piloting, and specific planning and timeline of all activities to be realized to the end of experimental period of the methodology. And in the end of my presentation, I will share information about the assessment tools to be submitted to participants in the experimentation phase. First of all, I would like to present at your attention the main stages of the piloting. As you see from this slide, the experimentation of the methodology includes two stages. First stage is with participation only from lecturers from universities from partner countries, and this stage involves three main parts. First part cover the English course and e-course which you are where you have participating. The end of the training, the e-training, will be on 7th of May this year, and with the orange I have marked where we are. So as you see, we have a long way to go to the end of the piloting period. The next important stage starts immediately after the end of the training. It is preparation of course project. Each lecturer participating in the e-training course should provide in the platform his or her course project. What is the course project? The course project is connected with development of syllabus of the course, which lecturer intends to modernize, and self-evaluation report. The deadline for the course project submission is the end of May this year. Sorry for the zero in the end of the year. It is a mistake. After the submission of the course project, there will be a big devoted to the modernization of courses. All lecturers participating in the training has to modernize their courses, taking into account the syllabus provided, developing some new content, improving some of existing learning objects involved in their courses, adding new activities in the course, etc. After that, modernized courses should be approved officially on university level and evaluated by external stakeholders. It could be experts from the industry domains closely related to the subject topic, to the science domain. After that, the modernized courses should be published on your home virtual learning environments, on the platforms established in your universities, but also linked in the central virtual environment of the project, in the ACADEMICA virtual environment. So when second stage of the project, the students to be able to access the courses through the virtual part of ACADEMICA. The second stage of piloting is with participation of lecturers and their students. And here, all lecturers will come from the other side of the barrier. From the first stage, the lecturers participating in the training are trainees, but in the second stage, they will be trainees of their own students on place. So, this second stage is dedicated to the approbation of modernized courses, participation of students. In the beginning of the stage, at every university should be organized second exploitation event. It is a meeting between lecturers and students where will present their modernized courses to the audience of students. After that, the students will fill in expectation questionnaire concerning the courses which they will take part in. After the approbation of the course, the same students from the control groups will fill in the satisfaction questionnaires. So, in the end of this experimentation phase of the project, we will have a very deep and comprehensive evaluation of the methodology and the possibilities this methodology to be transferred in other scientific domains, and probably some aspects for future improvement of the methodology should be also identified. What are actually the main aims of these activities? First aim is to make lecturers, but after that, students participating in the experimentation more aware about the current trends in using contemporary ICT-based tools and open educational resources in learning. Because from the questionnaires, we see that the students are feel themselves very comfortable using new ICT tools and technologies. But in the same time, the questionnaire addressed to the industry shows that employers declare that their employees are not well prepared for using ICT tools for training and professional development. And we try to close this gap. Sorry. The next important aim is to help all the participants in training to be more actively involved in the global digital education. You know that today we live in network economy, in globalized economy, so the people should be prepared for this. The next important aim is modernization of university curricula. Modernized courses which are published on the virtual learning environments on place and linked to the central part of ACADEMICA. The piloting of the modernized courses with controlled testing group of students, and the aim is to help students to develop more complex digital as well as key competences for their better realization on the labor market after finishing the university. In this long process, you are not alone, because in the framework of the project, there is experimentation team. This team includes experts from the Ministries of Education of Republic Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Also, experts from European Union universities involved in the project, and from association responsible for development of higher education in engineering sciences. Apart from that, in every university is formed an experimentation team covering moderator, tutors, and university facilitators. The moderator is a person responsible for coordinating and managing of piloting activities in your university. The tutors are people, experts, who provide pedagogical support and expertise during the process of modernization of your courses. And university facilitators are technical experts who will provide for you technical support. So please keep information about these important people at your universities and contact with them if any problems arise. Apart from that, you are welcome to share your ideas with your colleagues and stakeholders on place, but also using the forum and using social media. So to exchange opinion and to get advices and to test your hypotheses for improvement of courses with the colleagues from the same scientific domains. I am very thankful to the person who started already in the platform forum discussion dedicated for the modernization of courses, and there already started a discussion about the tools which could be used for modernizing the courses at universities. Concerning the piloting stage, phase 1, it was a phase dedicated to participation only of lecturers. I would like to stress your attention on the following important dates. First, it is the last step necessary for the successful completing of the e-training course. Syllabus you have provided a template. For the self-evaluation report also is provided a template. You should submit your own syllabuses and self-evaluation reports in English on the platform. Concerning the preparation of documents for the local university level, you should provide these 2 documents translated in your national languages, because your courses and your syllabuses will be evaluated from experts in your countries, will be evaluated from members of the corresponding university bodies. So these documents should be prepared also in national language. The deadline for the syllabus and self-evaluation in English submitted in the platform is end of May. The deadline for the provision of syllabuses and self-evaluation reports in national language is 15th of June. After that, till the 15th, till the middle of August, is a period for modernization of courses and publishing the courses in the virtual environment on place. This process involves development or improvement of existing learning object, integration of ICT tools. Here, take into account that you have to use open source software solutions and tools, and of course, necessary and important step, internal testing of the course content and functionality. After that, till the 25th of August, we should at the university should be provided formal institutional approval of modernized courses, plus expert evaluation of the course. And after, the link to the course will be published on the virtual environment, central part on the virtual environment of the ACADEMICA project. Concerning the process of modernization, I would like to briefly to explain what we actually consider under this activity modernization of the course. It is the kind of adaptation of your courses, your existing courses, to the current industry and labor market needs and in your countries. Of course, during this process, you should take into account the national priorities and the strategy for development of higher education in your own countries. Also to take into account the Bologna main principles and usage of modern pedagogical methods and approaches. During the process, please take into account that in the ACADEMICA course are presented a rich variety of methods, tools, solutions, and ideas. But you are not obliged to use all of them. The learning technology is not necessary to be used only because we have it. It is necessary to use if there will be effect from its usage. So the learners, the lecturers, as experts in their own domains and science disciplines, should select the most appropriate methods and tools for their disciplines. Obliged to use everything at any price? No. At the same time, you have to take into account and to use the existing technological infrastructure developed at your home universities. In the framework of the project, every university will obtain equipment and the installation, setting up of computer laboratories with server and all necessary accessories will be installed. So these laboratories and this infrastructure will be used for approbation. And now, let's to summarize the modernization of the courses. As a baseline of this process of modernization, you should take into account, as I said, national priorities, labor market needs, national strategy for higher education, Bologna principles. You should take into account the infrastructure developed at your home universities and of the concrete educational context of the courses approbation, the profile of your students, background, etc. As a baseline, you should use in best way your experience and expertise in the subject domain. Also, your improved skills and competences for the global education acquired during the e-training of ACADEMICA and your interest to the topic. And please get your award about the deliverables developed under the ACADEMICA project. It is deliverable 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3, which are published on the website of the project. There we have published results of the very comprehensive survey among the students, among the lecturers and industry in your countries in order to detect needs and gaps. There are published some recommendations for modernization and some conclusions and advices for the skills and competences. During the process of modernization, please take into account that the content of modernized courses should be in light of the latest research in the given discipline. And this is a guarantee that the course is up to date. So probably some topics could be added or updated. Apart from that, you can add some elements to the bibliography, recommended readings, supporting materials, examples, etc. Updated structure of the course and delivery methods provide students with the confidence and motivation to learn in a way they are. So you have to think about the usage of flexible usage of different pedagogical methods. From the technological point of view, using of appropriate tools could contribute for achievement of learning for every student, learning on demand and learning which is self-paced. These are the main principles of student-centered learning. With the possibility lecturer to provide to his or her students guidance and support, and also to receive regularly from them feedback. So in the course should be included activities which are focused on collaboration with students and receiving feedback from them. And in the end, in order to assure a good quality of the courses, we have to keep in mind the standard procedure recommended from the European framework for assuring the quality of higher education. First step in this process is self-assessment of the teachers who are developed the courses, and should provide a brief report describing his or her self-assessment. For this, we provide a template. Second step is the formal institutional approval of the course, and this approval should be supported with opinion from external experts from industry. And last but not least, the expectation and satisfaction of students is very important. And please take into account that it is not only one-time process. It should be ongoing monitoring process, which is repeated periodically. Usually, such process is implemented prior the course and after the course. Concerning the second phase of the piloting, I would like just to mention some important dates. First is a modernized curricula piloting with students. As you see, it is one whole academic year starting from September till May 2018. The students involved in the piloting are not specially selected students. They are students from standard administrative groups assigned to the corresponding lecturer. We would like to know the opinion of this, not some selected students especially for piloting. After the piloting, every lecturer should provide a brief report concerning the results of experimentation, where to share opinion, to share experience, lessons learned. This report should be summarized on institutional and then national and then international level. The best practices identified at each university will be published in a book named ACADEMICA Compendium. So please prepare your courses and experimentations in a way that will provide the possibility, your practice, your experience to be published in this ACADEMICA Compendium book. What is important for successful completion of your e-training in the e-course? First of all, I would like to say that the threshold is for the successful completion of the activities is minimum 60% of the activities to be completed. Till the moment, the nearly 90% of participants have this have results more from this. So I am glad that these participants will complete all the activities in the course, and this is a really successful completion of activities. The next and last important step is provision of your course project. Your course project, as I said, will be published in the platform developed under the templates provided. The results from the piloting will be analyzed, and the analysis of this result is focused on various aspects of technical and pedagogical resources and purposes. For example, applicability of the developed approaches and tools, level of educational performance, flexibility of training resources, comparative analysis of outcomes achieved, and last but not least, ability to transfer the educational resources, the best practice identified in other domains. How we are going to assess and evaluate the achievements. First two are the online questionnaires for expectations and satisfaction, directed to the two main target groups of the project. These are lecturers and students. The questionnaires will be delivered and will be elaborated the results in the end. The other tools, such methodological recommendations and focus groups of lecturers, also will be used. So I kindly invite you to join our Facebook or project Facebook, where you can share opinion, when you can ask questions to receive the answers. Apart from that, use the forum in the platform, where already the discussion about the modernization of courses is started. That was my presentation, and if you have questions, I will be glad to answer to all of them. Thank you very much.
Maria?
Ne. Hello.
Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome. If you have any questions concerning the presentation, probably the questions will come after. But if you have any now, please.
Thank you, Maria, for the very comprehensive explanation of the path. And maybe we will share some comments or discussions related to both presentations.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes, yes, of course. So all participants are free to ask questions now. It is answer questions and answer moment.
Maybe questions will come after the getting through the details of your presentation, Maria.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, because there are some I mean parts which need to maybe to be more clarified. Yes, to be clarified. For example, the deadlines and some issues about the translation into the national language. Let's see how can we also, I mean, how can we have this part. And my colleague, Mr. Yusupov, would like also comment to have some comments.
Yes, yes, please.
Мария, можно на русском языке?
Можно, давайте.
Да, тут мы посмотрели, очень насыщенная работа предоставляете, да, там, а как быть, там июль, август, отпуск, значит, они дома будут готовить, да, наши преподаватели?
Well, under the project was planned the laptops to be bought and they to be given to the lecturers in order they to modernize the courses. Where one laptop was dedicated to the main lecturer and assistant. But because of the big interest to the course, the number of lecturers is bigger than expected, 3 times. So here probably the university technical facilitators should provide some help. The lecturers to be able to use a laboratory, and probably the main part of modernization to be done before the summer holidays. Because the August is the deadline, but please don't wait the deadline.
Okay, thank you.
By this reason, we have planned several months for modernization. The modernization could be started from now to the deadline. So we have several months for this process.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You are welcome. Also, here I could clarify that in May, in the beginning of May, there will be a project meeting of the team in Uzbekistan, in Samarkand. So the team will get together and your colleagues will provide more detailed information about the modernization process, deadline, and pure technical procedures after this meeting. On the meeting will participate representatives from ministries of education. So we together will clarify a lot of details concerning the improvement, concerning the approval of modernized courses, concerning these technical issues. So after the meeting, and not after the meeting, and before and after, please keep in contact with your experimentation teams on place, because there are people closely involved in the project and the people who are aware about the current state of the project activities. It was a appeal to the lecturers.
Yes, thank you, Maria. We also think that till the meeting on May, the picture will be more clear and more detailed explanations will be also provided till that time. Anybody, if anybody have questions or comments, please, you are welcome. We're still with open discussion. And if you have any Mr. Yusupov just reminded that if you have any issues or maybe questions related to trip to Samarkand, please maybe now or later on. We will try to pass this information.
From Farhod Ahrorov, I received information that we have to receive some very special numbers necessary for the.
Yes, it's telex
yes.
number.
Mm-hmm. And after the receiving of these numbers, please explain what will be the procedure for the further, what we have to do when we receive these numbers.
Farhod aka, assalomu alaykum. Shuhrat aka da, Shuhrat aka. Или Farhod aka, agar if you yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, yes.
Hello for everyone. So yes, Maria, I think we have to receive these numbers from ministry and send for you. For it is for only for European countries, from partners from European, but from Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan, I need a passport copy of participants because I have to prepare another one. Invitation letter for them.
But I think that all partners have provided the copy.
What?
Yeah, all partners have provided a scanned copy of their passports and everything. But I suggest we could clarify these issues in the project meeting, because this event is dedicated to the trainees and to the course. Any questions?
So we are you clear with I mean is it okay with the feedback from Shuhrat aka from Samarkand? Hello.
Hello. I understood that these numbers are only for the European Union countries, and with these numbers we will receive permission to go to in Uzbekistan. Right?
No. So Maria, I think these numbers we will receive these numbers from our ministry. I think so, but concrete I will ask from Farhod Ahrorov, and we will inform you if we have any information from ministry.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Any other questions? Or if not, probably it's time to thank to our moderators today, University of Information Technologies in Tashkent for their moderation of this virtual class for the nice presentations, and to say goodbye to all of you with the wishes for a nice day.
See you in Samarkand.
Yes, yes, very soon, I hope.
Yes, yes. And all the best
Thank
for
you
everyone.
to Samarkand.
Yes.
Thank you for.
Thank you for being in virtual class, and all the best, and we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you for all. Qachon to'xtat, bambosni to'xtaydimi endi? Stopda bu.